gamers, gamies, and game mats. My name is I'll Walk Up or John, whichever you prefer. And welcome to Guilty Parade.
Alright, seriously. Alright. So, if you guys hear an echo, it means my new voice change sound is activated. There we go. That's better. Anyways. You can hear me? Alright, yeah, you can hear me. Alright. Anyways, so, welcome to Guilty Parade. Created by Nozori, Games? I think I said that. I don't know if I said that right. I probably said it wrong. No wait. Nozori game. And yeah, this piqued my interest from like the story itself. It's actually pretty nice. I like the little synopsis. I love the character design. And this is released on Game Jolt. I don't know about HED.io, but this is a pretty unique game. And it's like a cowboy type of game in a way. But kind of like a revolutionary, you know, you get both sides of the coin, basically, and you know, what they're fighting for type of game. So that's what it pretty much piqued my interest, and I'm following this guy, and it's freaking awesome. So let's start a new game. And I hope you guys enjoy that intro. I know it's been a long time. Man examines and other stuff. Alright, please bear it for a little longer. It will be all over soon. Just a little... Damn it. Alright, longer. Transition. White fade. Oh, digital. Alright, static. Everything is going to change. Everything's gonna change. A new world is waiting for the humanity. Excuse me. You'll see soon. A new stage of evolution shall come. You and I will be there to see it. Oh. Everything looked blurry. I could hardly avoid bumping into trees. A bear. An absolutely bare pine forest. There was nothing to hide. They would find me. With each step, it was harder and harder to breathe as if my feet would get in heavier. Where should I run? I stumbled over a branch lying on the ground. I fell down with a loud thud. Damn it all! Do I click again? I think I click again. Oh, no, never mind. Gray and cloudy sky spread in front of me. A cold drop fell into my eyes and made me close my eyes tight. Where was I? How did I get here? My head felt heavy and I could feel pain growing stronger inside of it. It was hard to think straight. I tried to move, but I couldn't control my body. Sorry, I don't know why that came out. Raindrops started hitting my face harder and along with noise of a coming storm. I could hear human voices nearby. I closed my eyes once again and tried to focus. Suddenly, something ice cold touched my cheek. 3 vague figures were leaning over me and started discussing something loudly. Uh-oh. Oh, this looks pretty nice. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is cool. Hello. Do you know this guy? Maybe he's a fugitive? Or a spy? It seemed that I had reached my destination. While blacking out, I blurted out something I shouldn't have. Could I finally make it to this time? To this time? Is it time travel? Hey! The voice sounded as if it was coming from the bottom of an ocean. Through closed eyelashes, I could make out the persons in the uniform, but I felt too weak to take a closer look. All of a sudden, ice-cold water poured over me, wet from head to toe, quickly bringing me back to my senses.
Don't pretend to be deaf!
I like that. Oh, this is pretty nice. I like this art. I like the shading and the outline. Oh my god. Alright. He looks very tired though, too. Alright, I opened my eyes and was forced to narrow my eyelids right away. The blinding light from the lamp was smitten right into my face, and it wouldn't let me get a good look at anything but a lad in uniform. The gaze of absolutely black eyes rooted me to the spot for a moment. Oh, this doesn't look good. He was studying me with a mixture of interest and resentment, while completely blocking my view with his body, so it seemed like there was no one else around, just the two of us. I really like this art style. It looks pretty cool. I like it. It looks like a good comic to read, or like manga. If he ever makes one of this, I think he should. I think he has. I think I saw some updates in the team. I wanted to move away from him, but I couldn't. Are my hands tied? And my legs too? Uh-oh. What is going on? Where am I? Well, we're captured, and this does not look good. This is gonna be bad. I looked around. Oh, hello. Oh, what the? What is with your neck? You have no chin. Oh, what is this? Oh my god. Well, hello, lady. Well, dang. There was 4 people in military uniform. They were staring at me with tense silence. To my left stood a plump guy who had a joyful smile on his face. Drops of water in an empty bucket in his hand were still shining brightly. Next to me stood an angry girl. I was about to open my mouth, but I couldn't say anything in the end. It was hard for me to concentrate. It seemed that I would start panicking at any moment because I couldn't understand what was going on at all. What kind of obscured room is this? Where am I? Who are all of these people? Chains, iron grippers, and sharp hooks were hanging from everywhere. There was bonding plaster debris lying on the floor. I started breathing heavily. I got really scared because of a feeling of complete emptiness in my head. I couldn't remember anything at all. My heart was pounding in frenzy. Who are they? Who am I? God dang it! In the corner of the room, a tall young man was intently writing down something. He wasn't even looking in my direction. I couldn't make out more than that as a slender hand of a soldier in front of me pressed me into my chair.
Who are you, and what are you sniffing around here for?
Who am I? That was a question I couldn't even answer myself. The soldier was patient and didn't say a word while I was gaping silently. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? What are you waiting for? How did I get here? I didn't know. I can't remember a thing. With a renewed vulgar fear paralyzed my mind and body. I wasn't afraid of people around me. I was afraid of myself. I wasn't afraid of the oblivion and the lack of any memories about my own life. Plump guy. Alright, let me try a good plump guy's voice. Alright. Oh, it's a good day. I'm water.
Seems like he started to talk it so easily. Some more cold water, perhaps.
Wait. He still hasn't got back to his senses.
Oh wait, I think that's him. Wait. He still hasn't got back to his senses. For a moment, the soldier took his eyes off me and glanced at his comrade. Only at the moment I could take a deep breath without feeling their hard looks on me.
Who are you?
He was persistent, and it seemed like he could see right into my soul with his black eyes.
That scared me even more. And even though I had nothing to hide, my intuition told me not to give away my feelings. What is the purpose of your visit? I didn't answer. Where are you from? The soldier slapped me with all his strength, which my head spun to the side. How long did you plan to give us this silent treatment?
He's not gonna talk. Perhaps some more water will help after all.
The plump guy raised the bucket and started shining the light on the lamp even brighter. The girl who was keeping silent this whole time shoved me in my shoulder with her all might.
Answer, who are you? Immediately! You're not a mute after all. Or would you like to test some harder interrogation techniques on yourself?
She showed an iron tool in her hand, which she had brought with me. I'd never seen it before, but I couldn't understand what it was for. Seemed like the girl understood that was the case, that was the case, so she smirked.
I'll show you how to use it.
She made a step towards me. Wait, Ruth. How about we start talking? So her name is Ruth. Perhaps I should remember that. Despite her readiness to use brutal force, I continue to keep silent. What should I tell them? I don't remember anything, but they are not likely to believe that. I don't understand where I am or what is going on. What should I do? Well, are you gonna talk or not? Do I have choices? Oh, I have choices. This is what's gonna matter now. Where am I? Who are you? I don't remember anything. Stay silent. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. Alright, alright. What should I even choice? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, money, mo, get to think about it. If you want to let it go, my mother said to pick the very best one, and I'll pick. I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything. I don't remember. Oh, that's what we look like. Oh, that's cool. I don't remember anything.
He's lying!
Right after I closed my mouth, Ruth poked me with her pointy finger.
Those are just some stupid excuses. No one is gonna believe such nonsense when we're at war.
Perhaps he's a shocked. Ruth is right. You do remember what he said when we found him, don't you? Could I finally make it in this time? Did I say something like that? I can't believe it can't be. I don't remember anything like that at all. You did say that, dude, actually.
That's right, Wolfgang.
Oh, his name is Wolfgang. Oh, that's pretty unique.
Remind us how it happened.
Oh, no, that's his name. Oh, hello, nerd. The soldier who was persistently writing down something throughout our conversation looked up from his notebook. I'd better remember Wolfgang's name, too. He quickly started rustling through the pages and then buried his face into his notes once again. Oh, it's a love diary. That's adorable. Alright, how should I voice him?
I didn't sleep well that night. It must have been the beans and the meat sauce, not a bad effect on my stomach.
Not that!
Not that! Tell us about the moment we found this guy!
Wolfgang looked up from his notebook and gazed at Wolf with a slight hint of irritation and then buried his face into the notes once again. I could hear the sound of the page turning.
I saw a missile flash over my head, the sky was dark, and the rain full of loneliness and sorrow, just like my mood at the dreadful moment of my life was about to pour from the heavy clouds at any moment. The battlefield was marked all over with the corpse of the fallen who were fighting for what was right. However, neither of the aggrieved parties wanted to throw in the towel.
Wait. Do you really write it down like that? I like the music too. Ruth quickly approached Wolfgang and swiftly snatched the notebook from his grasp. Then she looked through it with a sour and frustrated expression on her face. She gave it back to its owner. Wolfgang tightly pressed the diary to his chest and turned away.
What a crying shame. What a crying shame.
I liked it actually. It was exuberant. That's your mind started drawing and the scene of it was right away.
There was a quiet sound of someone clearing his throat. Another person in the uniform was reminding everyone about his presence. An interrogator touched his forehead with the tip of his finger.
Wolfgang, continue reading.
Wolfgang was still standing with his back to us. He nodded feebly and continued straining his voice.
And miss, that was the whole outrage. Ruff put her arms around Helga's waist and drew her close, trying to hide the most precious person from the merciless bullets.
Ooh. What? Why did I do that, huh? Please continue.
Wolfgang looked over his shoulder for a moment, then continued reading while hunching his back even more.
So, the field of death got empty and our small squad was continued to losses. Come here, quickly, shouted Doris. We repeatedly dashed towards here, and she pointed at one of our wounded and who was wearing our uniform. Who is that? We asked in astonishment, as we never met the person who was helpless spread on the ground in front of our eyes. He is not from our unit, not Yakovok, excuse me. But then we did not come from. Where did he come from? He shouldn't be here. Perhaps he is a spy. Ruth happily wrote her hands at those words. He is still alive, which means he might be able to tell us something interesting. Shall we torture him, Javik? She playfully shoved him with her elbow. However, Javik did not share her enthusiasm. Focus, he got down. The suspicious person we found and checked the pulse. For a few moments, we were making assumptions, but at some point, the injured slightly opened his eyes and looked into the endless sky, heavy with clouds. Oh, shit. Suddenly, his lips moved and Javik drew his sound sensitivity ear to his mouth and intently heeded his words. Can I finally make it in this time? Whispered the stranger as if delirious, and then he closed his eyelids and sank deep into the black abyss of the unconsciousness.
Wolfgang fell quiet into a few seconds and the whole room sank into silence.
Well, what a story, Mr. Spy. What will you say to that?
I remained silent. I didn't remember any of that. I didn't remember anything at all. All as if my life was started only a few minutes ago and the whole story was about someone else.
I don't remember that.
Some more water, perhaps.
Yeah, do that. It should help him get his memory back.
At the very same moment, water poured all over my body. My teeth started to chatter from the cold and my skin covered with goosebumps.
Well, Mr. Nemo, would you prefer a more brutal interrogation?
How did you learn his name?
Are you serious, Oliver? Do you not know what the Latin word Nemo means? I thought it was common concept. It was still hard for me to grasp what was going on, but nobody wanted to believe that.
Hey, you, Nemo! Are you gonna talk?
I looked up at Ruth. I think it's better to confess. Perhaps they could help me somehow.
I think I have amnesia.
I thought people with amnesia can't talk, can they? Does it really work this way? Perhaps his skills are still with him. It's just that he doesn't have the memories.
Silence fell. My insides got cold once again from the intense gaze of the black eyes. The nameless soldier does not believe that. Don't you think it's way too convenient, Mr. Nemo? Just tell people that you have amnesia and right away you will be clear of all suspicion? Is that what you're thinking? No, it doesn't work that way. You are lying. Oh! Out of nowhere, ice water poured over me. Once again, the interrogator bounced back as he clearly hadn't expected that. The piercing cold overwhelmed me, causing stupor.
What the hell are you doing, Oliver?
Why did you do that? They started talking over each other while Wolfgang quietly crackled laughed at me.
Well, our boy Nemo is lying after all, and according to the manual rules, there should be a punishment for disobedience and withholding information.
A man in a snowed white uniform standing in the shadow of the room this whole time interrupted the quarrel, and there nearly started. Uh-oh.
Enough! I will deal with this from here.
And that's where we're going to leave it off for right now, guys. Thank you for tuning in this interesting episode. Oh my god, Guilty Parade, excuse me.
So, without further ado, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, or good morning from wherever you're from. So peace out and sayonara. And don't forget to check out the creators, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and give the support to this guy. Give the game a try. This is a really interesting story. You really gotta be careful on what you choose. Though I gotta be careful what I choose, but I chose kind of something bad probably. So, and I hope you guys enjoy this voice changing thing as well too. So, bye.